Alright, got another match going on. Sends out Boo Bizzle. I'm trying to focus my cam, as you can kind of see. Anyway, and I got a Zelf. I have a feeling it's scarfed. I just do. So I switch, and I got a Blissey and a Roulette. I got a really sweet group of guys, and he got some 6 really sweet guys too. So it was a lot of fun. Anyway, I figured I'll T-Wave, because that'll be nice. And he sends in a ground, so that just sucks. It's like, duh. And he knocks off on my Starmie for super effective damage. Oh, got stroked. But I don't know if I want to Ice Beam, or if I want to just Surf, or if I want to just switch. Obviously, I mean, I figured it would switch regardless, but I didn't know what would come in, so I figured I'll just Surf and get something on there, whatever. In comes Umbreon, which pretty much makes Starmie go crying in a corner, and I have to go to something else. I'm looking at my guys and I'm thinking there's not a whole lot I can do about Umbreon in this match, which is not good, especially if it curses. If it curses up, I'm going to be in deep crap. So I go to Bliss to, in case it does curse, I'll be able to counter it. This one is my counter. And unfortunately I get stuck on a mean look, and it's like, it was either that, curse, or toxic. And I was like, well, whatever. This is a good chance. So I get knocked off, which blows. But I can just keep S-tossing for a while until I see what the hell it wants to do. I didn't know if I want a Swords Dance or whatever. So it Earthquakes me. And now I see how it's really low down, so I know it's going to roost at least once. And I don't want to counter until I can predict the EQ coming, because I don't want him to see it, and then that'll just screw everything over like hell. So, considering he used EQ last time when he was at that much HP, I'm assuming he will again, so I choose to counter now, and it works, which is amazing. So it's like, whoopsh, get some, bitch. Slap. And faint fishy legs, I guess. It's a bat, dude. It's not fish legs. But whatever. He sends in Salamence, and I forget why, but I predicted it was Spexments. I don't know how, but I did. I got 2 of his guys right immediately, so that was pretty cool, even though it came into a Blissey. I mean, the Meteor will still kill it, but I go to a Steel type to resist it, and it takes a little bit more than I wanted, but so be it. He goes to a Weezing, which at first I was like, duh, this sucks. But then I realized that CB is going to 2-hit KO Weezing, because that happened to me last time, and then I get a Mash Ray. So now I got a freaking +2 Metagross here, who's going to stroke us some Mash. Hopefully it won't miss, and it did. I got a Mash Raise. Oh yeah, does dance. In comes the Salamence here, and I don't know if it wants a Meteor or Flamethrower. I'm thinking that it wants to Meteor because of the predicted switch, but I'm gonna risk it anyway, just in case, and go to Starmie, because I don't want that Gross to die, because I know it's like almost the only way I can hurt that Umbreon is with a CB Mash, so I need to keep it alive. I go to Starmie, I get burned, but whatever, I have no intention of staying in, because I know Umbreon's going to come in just like last time it did, so I'm going to switch right on out. In it comes, and out I go. It worked like a charm. So, now I'm going to get that Mash in that I so desperately need, and in comes another freaking physical wall. God! So, unfortunately, this one's got more HP than Weezing, and I can't 2-hit KO it. So, predicting the Earthquake, so I could think I could go to a Zelf, I could go to a Bellizard. I end up going to a Zelf, which now I realize is sashed. If I remembered that earlier, I probably would have just killed the Gengar, but whatever. So, I'm expecting to switch back to Umbreon, because Umbreon strokes a Zelf as well. But therefore I don't want to use Psychic. I could Nasty Plot, but that would be a waste of my time, because even with 3 Nasty Plots, a Zelf can't beat Umbreon. And the Grass Knot is too predicted, just in case he does want to go to like Salamence or whatever. So I go with Flamethrower. And it does enough, which is good, but he knocks off. So there goes my Sash, which sucks, because that was a free Gengar kill, and that was going to be big, that's for sure. So there that goes. And then I figured I may as well just stick with Flamethrower instead of Psychic, again, in case whatever came in, and just in case I get some burn hacks. Oh, snap! So, I get that happens, which ends up being huge, because that ends up being damage per turn, which is nice when you're trying to stall somebody out. He hydro pumps. I went to this guy mostly just because he's not going to be very effective or useful, and I didn't want to waste Metagross. So I went to him. I could Mirror Coat, I could HP Ice, I could T-Bolt. I figured HP Ice is going to kill it regardless, and Mirror Coat won't be any risk if he does switch. So I went with the HP Ice, and it paid off, so that's nice. And now in comes this thing again, and since the last 2 times it's come in, I've switched on it. This time, I swear to God, I was like, it's going to Meteor, I don't care. And if it doesn't, then I lose my least useful dude, so whatever. I took a chance, and it didn't work, but so be it. In comes this guy, who's not going to take too much from a flamethrower. So I want to sub up on the switch, and I don't sub up, which sucks. I would have pulled it off. Damn it! So that really blows. I wouldn't have been able to drum anyway, because it is scarfed on the Gengar. I would have just fire punched it, but it would have been something, you know? It would have been nice. But I was hoping he would Focus Blast, predicting Blissey to come in. So that's the only reason I left it there. I probably should have just switched to keep it as fodder, but so be it. God, that makes me so mad. Anyway, I know I can take the T-Bolt, and I take it very nicely. I get Parahacks, though, so good thing it didn't happen that specific turn. I'm able to soft-boil, since I don't have lefties anymore. So, I forget, is this the part? No. He goes to the Umbreon or whatever. I get Parahacks. I think I tried to use T-Wave. I think I tried to use T-Wave so I can get that thing T-Waved. Anyway, I know I can't be mean-looked because he'll go to Gengar and I'll be absolutely screwed. Like, I'll die. I'll be able to T-Wave it, I guess, but that'll be it. I mean, which would be really nice. I didn't think about that yet. Anyway, I get bolted. I no longer have the Paralyze on me, though. And this time I'm able to get a T-Wave of my own onto his Umbreon. It ends up just being a switch fest until eventually I come out with a better switch. And, I forget how it happens, though. It was pretty intense. So, what the fuck happens? I forget. Even though I just had this freaking battle. Whoa, my movie just skipped. I have no idea what happened. Anyway, he explodes on me, so that's that. He explodes, but it doesn't have enough EVs to work properly. Well, I guess I shouldn't say properly. It all depends on what you want it for. But, oh yeah, that's what happened. I got the T-Wave on the Umbreon. He just switched out as I soft-boiled. That's right, and it synced over. That's all you guys missed. Anyway, I can't live a Meteor right now, and I know that I need Blissey, because Blissey will beat Spexments no matter what. And if I have to sit there for an hour and a half and S-Toss Umbreon, I'll be able to. So I go to a Zelf as it's most useless, because Starmie will finish off Spexments, and a Zelf won't be able to do anything to Umbreon, even with 3 nasty plots. So I go out to the Starmie. I'm expecting it to go to Umbreon, but just in case it doesn't, I'm going to Surf. I mean, Surf or Ice Beam really doesn't matter much. I'll kill it at that point. I go with the Surf, and I know I can't get any Freeze Hacks either. So I go with the Surf to there to get some sort of damage in, which is, God, it's just like, it's nothing. So I have to go back to Bliss in case he wants to mean look, and then I'll be able to soft boil up, and then I'll be straight. But he decides to Wish, which is good, because it'll heal his Ments. But it gives me my turn as well. He should have switched, just in case he got Parahaxed, but he used Baton Pass instead. So, I don't know. I guess that's okay, like if I used S-Toss instead. Which, actually, that might have been a pretty decent move, but the soft boil was too necessary. So, and there's nothing his Spexments can do, so I just soft boil on his Meteor, and then I can toss him out. I can toss out his team, essentially. And he's telling me his Umbreon can't do anything. It doesn't have Toxic or anything like that. I don't know what its 4th move is, but he's telling me it can't do anything. So that's going to sound like the match in my book. And there he goes, in fact, running. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you later.